How you guys doing? It's Mel from the Air Defense Coalition. For those of you that are new here, I want to thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you're feeling the content. For those of you returning to my YouTube channel, I want to thank y'all. You guys already know the vibes, know what type of time we're on over here. Without any further ado, what I want to talk about this week with you guys is personal defense. Personal defense tools. I get it, I don't have all of them right here, right now, but I have some of them, and I'm going to get into that with y'all. And I also want to talk to the ladies out there about something. So make sure you stick around for the whole video, because even though I'm not talking to you fellas, you can share this with your loved ones and your family that happen to be females. Very important, informative information. Now, first and foremost, I want to go the less lethal route with personal defense. So if I'm going with the less lethals for the ladies, if you don't have one, go get one. If you like to go on walks, jogging, or you just walking the trail, you like to walk your dog late at night, or whenever, this is good to have. This is the Pepperball Lifelite Mobile Launcher. This takes 3 AAA batteries, has a safety as well as a laser on it. That way you can't miss your shot. It's next to impossible. Now, it's powered by CO2 cartridges. I got a video link down below that shows you the unboxing of this. These are your practice rounds here. These are fairly spicy, but these right here, that's a whole nother thing. It's a whole different conversation. This is the Pepperball Live X rounds, military grade, police grade, prison extractions, crowd control, you name it. You don't want to get hit with this. It'll also shoot these right here. I got a video on that. I'll link that down below too. So this right here definitely is a plus to having your arsenal going to and from. You want to make sure you have something on you. This will suit you perfect. All right, ladies, moving right along. Those of you with the crazy boyfriend or the crazy ex-boyfriend or the situationship you just can't seem to break off quite easily, definitely need you one of these, especially if he gives off those stalker vibes. Basically what this does is you can extend this mirror. It's like an antenna from one of those 80s cars. You extend that and you'll be able to look underneath that area where your tire is. You can see if that person, you can see if that ex-boyfriend or that creep put a tracking device under your car. Or let's just say you out and about and you look, let's just say you're a pretty girl and you just going about your way. You walk in the supermarket, whole time some creep peeped you walking into the store and is admiring you from afar. Unbeknownst to you, you have no idea this is taking place. So you in there shopping for your groceries. I'm gonna get these groceries, go home, cook, fine, whatever. But what you don't know is that this creep ran up and stuck Apple device up underneath your car, so now he can track everywhere you go. So fast forward 2-3 nights later, you coming in your house or you coming out your house, running an errand late at night or something, which I don't recommend y'all do. Safety of your home, perfect place to be at that time. But let's just say you don't have this on you or any of the other things I'm gonna get into. He done tracked your car, he know where you live, he done seen his opportunity, and he strikes. You want to be able to strike back. This right here, definitely a good tool to have. It could save your life. Pick this up at Harbor Freight Tools or pretty much any hardware store. Now, if you're dealing with a level 5 creep, you could go bigger in size. So next, we move on to the razor blade, the utility knife, the box cutter. Famous for many years as a primary weapon of choice amongst many New Yorkers throughout the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. I won't get into all the gruesome details and stories about these things, but my grandmother's boyfriend gifted me with one of these when I was 9 years old. I asked him what it was for. He told me, for protection as you grow. I didn't question the old man. I figured he was on to something. Needless to say, he was right. This world can be treacherous. Long story short, this thing right here does its job, very reliable. It will get somebody up off of you so you can get up out of there. Even comes with a hole right here where you can attach a drawstring, similar to the drawstring on this Pepperball Lifelite Mobile. The purpose of the drawstring, and I put this in a video about this, but the purpose of the drawstring is so you can tie it around your wrist and you'll never lose it when you need it the most. Same thing for this knife here. These holes throughout the frame of this knife provide you decent enough size gaps to get a drawstring through there. So you'll never lose that when you need it the most. 3-inch blade, this should be legal in most states. Check your local state laws on that. But I don't think they're gonna give you trouble over a 3-inch blade. This would definitely get somebody up off of you and put them somewhere else you might not want to put them. Definitely lethal. And so is this. This can be lethal if you cut in the wrong place. Not suggesting you be a butcher. Then we have pepper spray. This is the Mace brand. It's been around for years. They even have a gel. I don't have the gel with me. I borrowed this one right here from a family member. Now this normally comes with a little chain here that you can put on your keychain. And even keys, ladies. Keys are a good weapon as well. You might have an evening where you're coming in the house or leaving the house, or you're fumbling around with your keys. You have this on there with a little chain. You can fend off an attacker. I mean, it's a great, less lethal tool, don't get me wrong. I would run this with something else, a little more dangerous if it were me. But, I mean, for what it is, it's pretty effective, but some people do react to it differently, so you want to have a plan B. This would be a good alternative to go to. Definitely worth looking into. The good thing about this is good from about 15 feet. I think you got a fighting chance if you deploy this early enough in the fight. I teach my kids this. We never want to be the aggressor, but we will defend. Sometimes your only defense is offense, and when you have an attacker coming on to you, closing the distance, you got to get there first. Lastly, the last of what I have to show you here today is the AEA Defender pistol. Now, I finally got my extended barrels because I don't know why, but I bought the shorter barrels for some reason. Anyway, I got this barrel band here from Bison Workshop. This is a 357/9mm 35 caliber air pistol powered by pre-charged pneumatic air. I got a 35 caliber pellet and I have a 79 grain 9mm hollow point slug from Nielsen Specialty Ammo. Now this pellet here is a Vortex Strike. So that's an 82 grain, so that's more lead than the hollow tip. But that's just to give you a rough idea of what this thing could do. Oh, speaking of what it could do, I got both projectiles here actually. All right, so this was your Vortex Strike, and that completely flattened out. This is your NSA round. Whew. And then this one right here was a slug as well, and it must have did some spinning around in transit on the way to the target, because you could tell the impact was right here. It looks like some kind of graze wound. But it's pretty deformed. I don't think it's gonna fire again, that's for sure. So that's just to show you some of the damage that these things could do. Don't sleep on this. This could definitely do the job for you. Listen, 2 shots, sometimes that's all you need. I'm just saying, look, it's better to have this than just this. It also shoots these. This right here. Yes, it'll shoot this. Yes, it's very dangerous. I've put it through some, listen, I'm gonna link all these videos down below. How about that? Yeah, I don't want to talk about that no more. I'm getting out of here, man. But listen, I want y'all to stay safe out there. Please just be alert, pay attention to your surroundings, be vigilant, and be militant. I'm gonna check y'all next week. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. It's Mel from the Air Defense Coalition, and I'm gonna go on and get up out of here.